some of you have expressed an interest in better understanding the concept of dominated strategies. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how it works. We have a situation in which we have a very large normal form, many choices, and the usual technique would work here of going through and seeing what each player would choose. But there's also another choice, and that is to use dominated strategies to minimize the choices to get it down to a simple level. We do this by comparing rows and columns. So let's start by taking the columns for Minerva. Now Minerva is interested in the second score here on the right. And what we do is we look at the second scores in the various columns to see if any of the columns are dominated. So let's do that. Now, 5 dominates 4. 1 is the same as 1, so it's fine. We can consider it dominated. And 0, the same thing. So that allows us then to cross off the first. Now we can do the same thing with the third because 5 dominates 4, 1 dominates 0, and 0 and 0 are par. Now we can look and see if there are any others. 5 dominates 5, that's par. 1 dominates 0, par. 0 dominates par. We can cross that off. Here we have a situation where 5 dominates 4, 1 par with 1, but no, it doesn't work here. So let's set that one aside and look at the next two. Here, 5 dominates 4, 1 dominates 1, and they're on par with 1. So we can get rid of that one there. Now 5 dominates 4, 1 dominates 0, and they're par with that one. So we can get rid of that one. And 5 and 5, 1 and 0, 1 and 1. So we can get rid of that one. And so what we've done is we have eliminated all of those columns. But let's check this column against this column. 5 dominates 5, 1 is par with that, and 1 dominates 0. So now we can even cross off that column. So now we have it down to one column, and we have to look at that and say, if Minerva chose that column, what choice would Albus make? And Albus would make the choice of 2, 1. And so we have our pure strategy Nash equilibrium. Now, let's look at it from the traditional way of solving it. So we would say, if Minerva chose AAA, then Albus would choose 4. If she chose AAB, she would choose 3. And here she would choose 5. Here she would choose 5. Here, 4. Here, 2. Here, 5. And here, 5. Now we go the other way. Albus, given this row, would choose all of these 1s because they're all the same. We underscore all the 1s. In the second row, it's the same thing. 1, 1, 1, and 1. And in the final row, it's going to be the 5s. 5, 5, and 5. Now we look to see, do we have any cells in which both are underlined? And the answer is yes, we do. 2, 1. And guess what? That's exactly the same as the answer we got using the dominated strategy approach. So this is how we do dominated strategy work. And when we get very, very large normal forms of the game, this can be very useful in quickly going through and removing many of the choices.